可以听到哎。要不
问一下对方是四川的。
行，好吧，听到没有？没有声音。
Hello。
Hello。
四川有协的朋友，那个能听到我们说话吗？
我们可以听到，你们能听到我们吗？
可以。
哎，
稍微声音有一点小，我们的声音那个大小可以吗？
行，我把声音调大一点点。
可以吗？没有吧？没有。喂。
Hello, Secretary Aruna.
Yes. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Is that clear?
Hello, Runa, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clearly.
You can hear me clearly. Good. Nice seeing you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
还没声音。喂。喂。
Anura.
话筒开着呢。开着呢。我重启一下。喂。这啥机关呢？喂，有了吧？喂。
可以听到。
喂，能听到吗？
可以听到。
哎，那我们听不见了。那就是说可以对外发声。
那就可以了。
广东有协能听到使馆的驻斯里兰卡使馆的声音吗？
可以听到。
谢谢啊。
哎，不客气。
不是他们听到我们，我们听不到他们。
听到我们。他没
我们
听到。没听到怎么知道？
不是对外说的话，这扩音器里散不出来。你看我现在说。
不来吗？是的，周叔坐着吧。周叔一会儿来啊？对。哦，现在开始。那我把这个牌子换一下吧。干嘛？坐着。我先坐着。牌子又不是我。你坐哪儿？坐这边。对。先坐着。我这关了。
喂，我跟谁说？哦，那我这也是开的，那关了的。
සමාජය සංස්කෘතිය එකට මුසු කළ සමාජ සහයෝගිතාවය හරහා ගොඩනැගූ චීන මහා ප්‍රාකාරය බඳු නොසෙල්වෙන හා අවංක යෝධ ශක්තියෙන් හෙබි අහස පොළොව පවතින තාක් පවතිනා වූ සොඳුරු මිත්‍රත්වය ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගිතා සංගමයේ 25 වන සැඹරුම් උත්සවය මාර්තු මාස 8 වෙනිදා අඟහරුවාදා ශ්‍රී ලංකා වේලාවෙන් පසරු 12:30 සිට Zoom තාක්ෂණය ඔස්සේ සංවිධානය ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගිතා සංගමය සමාජ
Hello. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, invitees, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Aruna Kurupula Surya, Secretary General of the Sri Lanka Association for Sri Lanka China Cultural Cooperation, and I'll be hosting today's event. And I hope everyone knows why we are connected today. It's a very special day for our association as we are passing another milestone in our journey in promoting people-to-people friendship between China and Sri Lanka and also with South Asian region. It's been 25 years after founding of ASLCSCC in 1991. So ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of speeches, videos, pictures aligned in today's event. So I request you to stay connected until end of the event. I'm not going to take more time, and I would like to invite our Deputy President, Mr. Dulil Heyantulua, one of the most senior member of our association, to welcome you.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I warmly and respectfully welcome all those who have participated in this celebration to mark the 25th anniversary of our association. As you all know, the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation was started in 1997. The association was established under the founding chairmanship of Mr. R.W. Piasena on the idea of the present president, Mr. Indrananda Abesekar. I hope you all are aware that our association has been committed to developing and strengthening of Sri Lanka, China, people-to-people friendship from its inception to date. I am confident it will continue to be so. Therefore, we celebrate this 25th anniversary with great pleasure and pride. I would like to take this opportunity to welcome, on behalf of our association, for participating in the 25th anniversary celebration. First of all, I respectfully welcome our chief guest of this remarkable event, His Excellency Chi Cheng-hung, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in Sri Lanka. Then our guest of honor, Mr. K.K. Yoganathan, Deputy Head of the Mission, Embassy of Sri Lanka in China. Next, I warmly welcome Madam Luan Yu Tao, Deputy Director General, Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, CPA FFC. At the same time, I am pleased to welcome Madam Wang Bo, Chinese Association for International Understanding, CAFU. On behalf of our association, I warmly welcome Princess Shu Shi Yin Yi, Chairwoman, Ceylon Culture Promotion Association. Mr. Anup Ranjan Bhattari, President, Organization for South Asian Regional Friendship and Cooperation with China, OSAF, and President, Nepal China Executive Council. Then Madam Liu Yu-hung, Vice President, Beijing People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. Madam Tang Ji-lan, Vice President, Sichuan People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. Mr. Shi Hui-tung, Executive Vice President, Hejiang People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. At the same time, Dr. Yao Xiaoming, founder of Shenzhen Xiaoming iBank Foundation. I'm pleased to welcome retired Air Vice Marshal Altaf Hossain Chowdhury, Vice President, OSAF, and at the same time, President, Bangladesh China Culture, Economic and Mass Communication Center. Dr. G.H. Ferdinandez, Vice President, OSAF, and President, India-China Friendship Association, Mumbai. His Excellency Mohammad Rashid, Vice President, OSAF, and President and Founder, China Maldives Cultural Association. Mr. Iqbal Usmani, Vice President, OSAF, and President, All Pakistan China Friendship Association. Mr. Xiao Wei, Director of Secretariat, Shandong People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. Mr. Cheng Guangjun, Guangdong People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. Madam Ma Nai Singh, Vice Director, Foreign Affairs, Shunchi People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. Madam Chang Yo, CEO, Eye Hospital, Chengdu, Sichuan Province. Professor Shu Pei Yuan, Dean, Maritime Silk Road Institute, Huaxiao University, Fujian Province. Mr. Fang Jiatu, Vice President, Overseas Chinese Association in Sri Lanka. At the same time, I would like to welcome all the officials of the Friendship Associations from Xining Province, Mianyang, Jinan, Henan, Yunnan, Kunming, Hebei, Manchukuo provinces. At the same time, all the representatives from various institutions, Hainan Institute of Public Diplomacy, Huaxiao University Fujian, Niming University, China International Cultural Center, Sri Lanka Research Center in Jingxia University Fujian, United National World Silk Road Forum, Asia Coffee Association, Overseas Chinese Association in Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka China Wushu Friendship Foundation, Sri Lanka Taiji Association, Friendship with China Association in Sri Lanka, Malaysia China Friendship Association, Sri Lanka China Youth Friendship Association, Shuangzhou French Foreign Affairs Office, Fujian. Finally, I would like to end my welcome speech by extending a warm welcome to all those present at this remarkable celebration today. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Deputy President, for your warm welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, we have prepared a small video clip about past activities about ASLCSCC. Actually, we have done many activities in the past, but time does not permit to show you everything. So we have prepared videos in shorts, selected videos, and it will be shown during the event. And this will be the first video short of ASLCSCC's past activities.
සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි චීනය යනුවෙන් හඳුන්වන්නේ චීන මහජන සමූහාණ්ඩුවයි. චීනය වඩා ජනාකීර්ණයෙන්ම ආර්ථික වශයෙන් ප්‍රබල රාජ්‍යයක්. වර්ග කිලෝමීටර මිලියන 9.7ක භූමි ප්‍රමාණයක් චීනය සතුයි. චීනය පළාත් 23කින්ද ස්වයංපාලිත ප්‍රදේශ 5කින්ද සමන්විතයි. එසේම ඍජු පරිපාලන මහනගර සභා 4ක්ද මෙකාවෝ හා හොංකොං ස්වාධීන ස්වායත්ත දෙකකින්ද සමන්විත වනවා. අද්විතීය ඉතිහාසයක් හා සංස්කෘතියක් චීනය සතුව පවතිනවා. වසර 6000කට අධික කාලයක් චීනයේ පැවති රාජාණ්ඩු 1911 දී අවසන් වීමත් සමග වර්ෂ 1949 දී සභාපති මාෝ සේතුම් මහතා සිය රතු හමුදාව සමග චීන මහජන සමූහාණ්ඩුව බිහි කළා. वर्ष 1949 සිට වේගයෙන් සංවර්ධනය වූ චීනයේ වර්තමාන ජනාධිපති ෂී ජින්පිං මහතායි. චීනය සමග මිත්‍රත්වය පවත්වාගෙන යාමට බොහෝ රටවල් උනන්දු වනවා. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවද චීනයේ සැබෑ මිත්‍ර රාජ්‍යයක්. ශ්‍රී ලංකාව හා චීනය අතර ද්විජනතා මිත්‍රත්වය, අන්‍යෝන්‍ය අවබෝධය, සංස්කෘතික සංවර්ධනය, සමාජ සහයෝගීතාවය ප්‍රවර්ධනය කිරීම මූලික අරමුණු කොටගෙන වර්ෂ 1997 පෙබරවාරි මාස 27 වෙනි දින පිහිට වූ ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගිතා සංගමය දකුණු ආසියාවේ ප්‍රබලම චීන මිත්‍ර සංගමය බවට මේ වන විට පත්ව තිබේ. බස්නාහිර පළාත් සභාවේ ප්‍රධාන ලේකම් කාර්යාලයේදී මීට වසර 25කට පෙර පිහිට වූ මෙම සංගමයේ ප්‍රථම සභාපතිවරයා වූයේ කීර්තිමත් රාජ්‍ය නිලධාරියෙකු වන ආර්.ඩබ්ලිව්. පියසේන මහතායි. චීනී මිත්‍රත්ව තානාපති ගෞරව නාමයෙන් පිදුම් ලැබූ චීන මිත්‍රත්වයේ සලකුණ බඳු ඉන්ද්‍රානන්ද අබේසේකර මහතා මෙම සංගමයේ ආරම්භක ලේකම්වරයා මෙන්ම සංගමයේ පිහිටුවීමේ නිර්මාතෘවරයාද වනවා. ඉවකට බස්නාහිර පළාත් ප්‍රධාන අමාත්‍ය සුසිල් ප්‍රේමජයන්ත මහතා ප්‍රථම අනුශාසකවරයායි. ගෙවී ගිය වසර 25 තුළ ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගිතා සංගමය දෙරට අතර ද්විජනතා මිත්‍රත්වයේ ශක්තිමත් කිරීමට අමිල මෙහෙවරක නිරත වූවා. එසේම අන්‍යෝන්‍ය අවබෝධය හා සහයෝගීතාවය ප්‍රවර්ධනය කිරීම උදෙසා විශිෂ්ට සේවාවක් සිදු කොට තිබෙනවා. දකුණු ආසියාව හා චීනය අතර කලාපීය මිත්‍රත්වයේ ශක්තිමත් කිරීම සඳහා ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහභාගිතා සංගමය විශාල කාර්යභාරයක් ඉටු කරමින් සිටිනවා. චීනීය ප්‍රතිපත්තියට ගරු කරමින් කලාපීය හා ජාත්‍යන්තර ප්‍රශ්නවලදී චීනය වෙනුවෙන් සැබෑ මිතුරෙකු ලෙස ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහභාගිතා සංගමය පෙනී සිටිනවා. චීන ජනාධිපති ෂී ජින්පිං මහතාගේ තීරයක් හා මාවතක් යන විශිෂ්ට සංකල්පය මුලපිරීම සඳහා ශ්‍රී ලංකා සංසද කිහිපයක් සංවිධානය කළ අතර චීනයේ බොහෝ සංසද සහ වැඩමුළු සඳහා සංගමය ක්‍රියාකාරීව සහභාගීත්වය පසුගිය වසර 25 තුළ සිදු කළා. ශ්‍රී ලංකාව සහ චීනය අතර ආගමික, ක්‍රීඩා, ව්‍යාපාරික, තරුණ හා කාන්තා හෝමාරු දිරිමත් කිරීම, මිත්‍රත්ව පාසල් තුළින් දෙරට අතර අධ්‍යාපන සහයෝගීතාවය ප්‍රවර්ධනය කිරීම සඳහා පසුගිය වසර 25 තුළ ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගීතා සංගමය සිදු කළ මෙහෙවර දෙරටේම පැසසුමට ලක් වී තිබෙනවා. සමාජ දේශපාලන නායකත්වයේද දෙරට අතර මිත්‍රත්වය ශක්තිමත් කිරීම හා ප්‍රවර්ධනය කිරීමට ඉවහල් වූ අතර බොහෝ අවස්ථාවල ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගීතා සංගමය එහිදී මූලිකත්වය හා සම්බන්ධීකරණය සිදු කළා. ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගීතා සංගමේ සමාජිකයන් චීනී සංචාරය කරමින් දෙජනතා මිත්‍රත්වය වර්ධනය කිරීමට ප්‍රබල සේවයක් ඉටු කළා. සංගමේ සමාජිකයන් සෑම විටම චීන ප්‍රතිපත්තිය පිළිගනිමින් සැබෑ චීන මිතුරන් ලෙස කටයුතු කිරීම මෙම සංගමයේ වර්තමාන සාර්ථකත්වයට ප්‍රබල ලෙසම හේතු වී තිබෙනවා. ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන මිත්‍රත්වයේ සලකුණ ලෙස සැලකෙන වත්මන් සභාපති ඉන්ද්‍රානන්ද අබේසේකර මහතා දෙරට අතර සමාජ සංස්කෘතික සහභාගීතාවය වර්ධනය කිරීමේ පාලමේ ශක්තිමත්ම ස්තම්භයයි. සිසු සියලුම විධායක කමිටු නිලධාරීන් හා සමාජිකයින් අහස පොළොව පවතින තාක් චීන මිත්‍රත්වය ශක්තිමත් කිරීමට ශක්තිමත් වාණී බැම්මක් ලෙස පෙනී සිටිනවා.
I hope you enjoyed the video, and now let's move to our next item in the agenda. It's a video message from ASLCSCC's first patron, Member of Parliament and former Minister Honorable Sushil Premajanth.
එක්දසම්සිය අනූපහේ මම බස්නාහිර පළාතේ ප්‍රධාන අමාත්‍යවරයා හැටියට කටයුතු කරන අවදියේ ආරම්භ කරුණේ එහෙමයි. 1997 දී අපි ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගිතා සංගමය පිහිටවනු ලැබුවා. ඒ පිහිටුවා ගැනීමෙන් පස්සේ මම හිතන්නේ 97 සිට අවුරුදු 25ක් ගත වෙන මේ අවස්ථාවේදී මම මතක් කරන්න ඕනේ මම මහමැති දුරින් ගියා. ඊට පස්සේ මම විවිධ තනතුරු දරුවා අධ්‍යාපන ඇමති, කණිතෙල් කර්මාන්ත ඇමති, උසස් අධ්‍යාපන හා අධ්‍යාපන ඇමති මේ ආදි වශයෙන් පරිසර ඇමති මේ ආදි වශයෙන් දරුණු කාල තුල ඒ කටයුත්ත ආරම්භ කරපු පිරිස විශේෂයෙන්ම අද වර්තමාන සභාපති ඉන්ද්‍රානන්ද අබේසේකර මහත්මයා, ඒ වගේම එදා බස්නාහිර පළාතේ අධ්‍යාපන අධ්‍යක්ෂකවරයෙකු මදවනාරච්චි මහත්මයා, ඒ වගේම අද අලුත් ලේකම්වරයෙක් ඉන්න ලේකම් අරුණ කුරුකුළු සූරිය, මීට අමතරව තව විශාල පිරිසක් ඒ වෙලාවේ විදුහල්පතිවරු, අධ්‍යක්ෂකවරු, අධ්‍යාපන ක්ෂේත්‍රයේ වෙනත් විවිධ ක්ෂේත්‍රවල පුද්ගලයන් සම්බන්ධ වෙලා මේ සංගමය ඇති කළා. අරමුණු කිහිපයකට සීමා වෙලා තිබුණ ඒ කාලේ. හැබැයි දැන් ක්‍රමානුකූලව වර්ෂ 25ක් ගත වෙනකොට සමාජ සංස්කෘතික විතරක් සහයෝගිතා විතරක් නෙමෙයි ඉන් ඔබට ගේ වැඩ කටයුතු රාශියක් සිදු වෙලා තිබෙනවා. විශේෂයෙන්ම ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ දූත කණ්ඩායම් කිහිපයක් ඒ කාලේ නම් මේ COVID-19 ඉන්න කලින් වාර්ෂිකව වගේ චීනයේ සංචාරය කළා. ඒ වගේම චීන දූත කණ්ඩායම් ලංකාවේ සංචාරය කළා. ඒ වගේම අපිට පුළුවන්කම ලැබුණා ඒ කාලේම කොළඹ ලුම්බිනි විද්‍යාලයේ දැන් ජාතික පාසලක් වෙනම ගොඩනැගිල්ලක් හදලා දීලා ඊළඟට චීනයේ සහයෝගය ඇතිව එහි සංවිධානවල භාෂා කොන්ෆියුෂස් භාෂා මධ්‍යස්ථානය ආරම්භ කළා. දැන් වසර ගණනාවක් තිස්සේ අපේ පාසල් දරුවෝ පාසල් හැර ගිය අය චීන භාෂාව ඉගෙනගෙන අවුරුදු 4-5 ශිෂ්‍යත්ව අරගෙන චීනයට ගිහිල්ලා නම් භාෂාව ඉගෙනගෙන මෙහෙට එනවා. ඒ වගේම මේ මට මතකයි ඒ කාලේ මම උසස් අධ්‍යාපනයත් බාරව හිටපු නිසා 2006 වෙනි කාලය තුල කැලණි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ කොන්ෆියුෂස් සෙන්ටර් එක මට එදා ආරම්භ කරන්න පුළුවන්කම ලැබුණා. ඒ නිසා චීන භාෂාව ප්‍රවර්ධනය සඳහා අපි විශාල වැඩ කොටසක් සහ මූලාරම්භය පටන් ගත්තේ මේ සංවිධානය මගින් තමයි. ඒක තමයි අද ව්‍යාප්ත වෙලා ගිලා තියෙන වෙනත් සංවිධාන වලට. ඊළඟට චීනය තුල අපි කරුණ කඳවුරු පවත්වන්න, ඊළඟට මිත්‍ර පාසල් ව්‍යාපෘති ආරම්භ කළා. ඊටාම සාර්ථකව පවත්වාගෙන යනවා චීනයේ විවිධ නගර පාසල් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙච්ච. ඒ වගේම people to people friendship එහෙම නැත්නම් දේ ජාතික මිත්‍රත්ව ව්‍යාපෘති ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා ජනතාව හැටියට. ඒ නිසා මේ වගේ විශාල වැඩ කොටසක් ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගිතා සංගමේ
Hello. It's a kind request to all the speakers who is speaking to in today's event. Please do logging to this program event in your name, so we can easily identify your name to get you as a panelist. And ladies and gentlemen, now we are moving to one of the most important speech in the event, and he's the founder of ASLCSC and the president of the ASLCSC and friendship ambassador and China National Day Friendship Gold Medal holder, Professor Indanand Abesekar. Mr. President, floor is yours now.
Thank you. Thank you, His Excellency Chi Cheng-hung, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in Sri Lanka, Mr. K.K. Yoganathan, Deputy Head of the Mission Embassy of the Democratic Social Republic of Sri Lanka, Madam Luan Yutao, Deputy Director of the Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, Mr. K.D.S. Ruan Chandra, Chairman of Advisory Council of ASLSSC and all the members, Mr. Anup Ranjan Bhattarai, President of South Asian Regional Friendship and Cooperation with China, the organization OSAF, leaders of all the Friendship Association in China and Sri Lanka, leaders of all the South Asian Friendship with China organizations, leaders of institutes and other organizations in China and Sri Lanka, distinguished speakers, respected participants, good afternoon. As ASLCSC celebrates its 25 years of friendship with China, I feel humbled and proud. All the members who respect China and Sri Lanka-China friendship had a long march with me towards a historic era for the last 25 years with unity, dignity, and amity. For 7 years, from its initiation, hospitality is often embedded in success of them. We did a lot in our 25 years. There is much more to do. We are so successful because all our members are sincere friends of China. People-to-people friendship in our life. We have always considered China as a true friend. We have never forgotten the incomparable care that China has shown our country and its people. Here I am reminded of a few remarks made by the former Prime Minister, Madam Sirimao Bandaranaike, when former Chinese Premier Li Peng came to Sri Lanka for an official visit. China is our best friend. We have always had Chinese friends who extended a hand of friendship. Prime Minister Chu En-lai treated our country like a father. She said, I still remember these words. Then I am reminded of how proud we can be if there are our political leaders who know the virtues, who do not forget the virtues, who know what virtues are in Sri Lanka-China friendship. There's no member among us who is friendly with China today and does not look at China tomorrow. To China, it must be said that the feeling of true friendship that was born in the hearts of the members of our association from the very first day they set foot in China will last forever. Anytime and in any circumstances, we never leave Chinese friends. We are always united to protect dignity of China in Sri Lanka. That is the uniqueness of ASLCSC members. We created many of the first of its kind activities of people-to-people friendship with China. We brought to China our friendship with affection, intellectual thoughts, vitality of youth, cultural pride, and social harmony. I don't speak much about the activities of our association today, as I know Chairman of Advisory Council of ASLCSC, Mr. KDS Ruanchandra, explains what ASLCSC is in his keynote speech. We have the strength from two embassies, Embassy of China in Sri Lanka and Embassy of Sri Lanka in China. They always support and encourage us to work for Sri Lanka-China friendship. Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, CPSSC, is our main counterpart in China. CPSSC always extends support and advises us to implement our programs. All the regional friendship associations in China are working with us for a common goal, that is to promote people-to-people friendship and mutual understanding between China and Sri Lanka. We have a close cooperation mechanism with Chinese Association for International Understanding, CAFU. We have many friendly institutes, organizations, and centers which implement academic, cultural, medical, welfare, and educational work jointly in China. ASLCSC initiated and established Organization for South Asian Friendship and Cooperation with China, OSAF, in Sri Lanka with the support of friendship organizations in Bangladesh, India, Maldives, Nepal, and Pakistan. Though we are organizing events by our association, we always remember the friendly leaders of South Asian countries, Mr. Anup, Mr. Altaf, Mr. Fernandez, Mr. Rashid, and Mr. Usmani, and many, many others. We also have many more friends from South Asia with us. We have a lot to learn from China, and what is learned must be put to good use. China has set a successful example of development for developing countries in third world. We need to study China's successful achievements in social and economic development through various initiatives. Therefore, our association is determined to focus on our future goals. There are many things we can do as a people-to-people friendship with China organization. We can talk. We also need to work. It is not that we did not have various challenges for the association, but we provided our own answers to them. We overcome those challenges by working tirelessly and by focusing on our objectives. To us, those challenges were cool wind waves. We overcame those challenges ourselves. This is our victory. The people-to-people friendship with China associations also has potential to pave the way for the Chinese president's development concepts to be embraced by the world while serving the world beyond China. When the West hurts China for no reason, why we hurt ourselves? Unlike China, it is clear to us that many such actions are used by the West not to build a country, but to destroy a country under the so-called name of non-interference. China never invades another country, but China helps people of other countries. We have been with China since then and today. We are confident that the value of China's development will further increase from the concepts of socialism presented by Chairman Mao to socialism with Chinese characteristics for new era presented by President Xi. We are ready to march for more years towards creating a historical stage for people-to-people friendship with China and to create harmonious momentum of Sri Lanka-China friendship. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President, for your wonderful speech. There is no association without you, and we, all the members, I appreciate your leadership with great respect. If you are not there, we will definitely not be able to come this far in this journey. Thank you again. And there is a small request to all the participants. Please do mute your mic as it's disturbed to all the speakers as well as the listeners. Please. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mr. KDS Vanchandra, Secretary, State Ministry of Cooperative Services, Marketing, Development and Consumer Protection, former Minister Councillor, Sri Lanka Embassy in China, Chairman of Advisory Council of ASLCSCC, to deliver keynote speech.
Thank you, Aruna. Chief Guest, Excellency Xi Jinping, Ambassador of China and Sri Lanka. Guest of honor, Mr. Yoganathan, Deputy Head of Mission, Embassy of Sri Lanka in China. Madam Lutao Yuan, Deputy Director General, CPFFC, members and staff. President OSAF, country representatives and members. President, Association for Sri Lanka China, Social and Cultural Cooperation and its members. President of all other China provincial and cities friendship organizations and members, and the members of Friendship Associations in Sri Lanka. All distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. I am indeed honored and privileged to speak at this webinar organized to celebrate the Silver Jubilee of the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. I thank Mr. Indranand Abeysekara, President, invited me to attend this glorious event. And I am happy to congratulate for the Silver Jubilee of the Association. As I understand, Mr. Indranand Abeysekara himself founded the ASLCSCC in 1997 with the collaboration of like-minded intellectuals and professionals inculcating great idea in mind. He was the first secretary 25 years ago, and he is the incumbent president today at the time of celebrating this Silver Jubilee. I wish association long live, and I am sure with utmost commitment to the progress through the bilateral friendship promotional activities by this association with the totally committed team members is marvelous. I myself experienced the success of many projects and programs during my tenure of service in the Sri Lanka Embassy in Beijing from 2008 to 2011. Though there are several friendship associations, I am proud to confirm that the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation is the leading friendship organization in Sri Lanka for the promotion of people-to-people relations between these two nations. It has created many opportunities for the people in both countries to get together and understand each other, appreciating unity in diversity. As I realize, Mr. Indranand Abeysekara has been awarded the title of Friendship Ambassador by the Chinese leadership, considering the work done for the promotion between two countries in terms of economic, social, political, and cultural advancements. Having the main objective of promoting people-to-people friendship with China and strengthening mutual understanding of peoples between Sri Lanka and China. The association has well grown during the last 25 years, having over 400 members, 2 branches, and 20 standing committees today. It has expanded its scope today beyond the social, cultural, and educational activities, focusing on relations in medical assistance, sports development, agricultural technologies, and science and technology, etc. Being a non-governmental organization, it has extended its work to the South Asian region, and as a result, it is currently the most popular organization in South Asia for promotion of friendship with China. I am privileged to tell you that the ASLCSCC has been instrumental in developing organization for South Asian friendship and cooperation with China, that is SOSAF, that some of the members are attending this webinar. Let me brief you that the association has facilitated a wide range of exchanges carried out during the period. And I know for sure that many Sri Lankans and Chinese school children, women and youth benefited because of those programs and exchanges. Those friendship programs included visual arts such as photo, drawing, calligraphy exhibitions, etc. Performing arts such as traditional arts, music, dance, performance, etc. And demonstrations such as crafts, cookery, sports, acrobatic, and the competitions such as essay, general knowledge, peace, and counting many have achieved intended outcomes. And those promotions of sister city, sister university, sister school programs, and of carrying out welfare programs for the marginalized community in both countries have found cherished. And those effective friendship relation activities were unprecedented and admired in every corner. The association has been influential in developing new exchanges among leaders and decision makers of two states. The visits were arranged, facilitated, and assisted in many times for leaders in both countries, and outcomes were very fruitful and conspicuous. It is worth to mention that the efforts have been taken to establish joint ventures between professional organizations in two countries. In addition to the use of multimedia, publications, and social media by the Association for Friendship Promotion and its multifaceted achievements, I cannot forget the professional work carried out during the period. There had been many seminars, workshops, fora, group discussions, webinar studies, and research conducted to share knowledge on selected topics, mainly on drawing lessons from Chinese experiences in cultural, economic, social, and technological advances. So, some of the discussion points and the titles were appealing and attractive. Sri Lankans were optimistic to hear how CPC developed China, poverty eradication efforts in China, options for urban development, Chinese culture, socialism with Chinese characteristics, we represent harmonious society, scientific development, Chinese dream, Belt and Road Initiative, shared future for mankind, and Chinese philosophy, etc. I may recall that there were many events organized by the association both in Sri Lanka and China for mutual understanding, which includes celebration for centenary of the CPC, Ruby Jubilee of the reform and opening up policy of China, grand victory over the fight against extreme poverty, many anniversaries of the diplomatic relations between two countries. The association works with the guidance, support, and the blessings of the CPFFC and the Chinese Embassy in Sri Lanka. Further, it has very close relations with several provincial and city friendship associations in China, and is working with very many recognized organizations, universities, and institutes in China. The association always stands with the Chinese leadership wherever there is an issue. For example, the Diaoyu Island sovereignty issue, Tibetan issue, photo exhibition of Dalai Lama, termination of the port city, etc. I may recall that during the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, actions were taken promptly by the association to reveal our love and affection to the people of China. I myself attended the candle lighting event organized to show our deep concern, efforts to overcome the pandemic, and appreciate the bravery of the Chinese government to address the issue. Another religious event has been organized in a Buddhist temple with Chinese friends in Sri Lanka and Sri Lankans who love China. The members of the association visited several Chinese families living in Sri Lanka and Chinese staff and workers in construction sites during the COVID-19 pandemic in China to improve courage, show our concern, and wish good health. When the COVID-19 was spread in the island, the association coordinated distribution of over 100,000 surgical masks donated by several Chinese friendship associations and distributed among needy people, including hospitals, public health inspectors, security personnel, media personnel, educational officials, and the priests. Over 5,000 surgical face masks were donated to the Sri Lanka Blood Bank, which was an urgent requirement at that time. With the support of the CPFSC and the Peace Development Foundation of China, the association has donated spray machines, water sinks, surgical face masks, and the PPE kits to 40 needy schools, which was a timely arrangement. However, while appreciating the attentive and consensus work done by the association with a lot of difficulties as a voluntary organization, the future should be well managed with a plan of actions with integrative and collaborative approach with all members and the resources. Needless to say that the association should operate sustainably for the future, and there is a noteworthy potential to build the image of the association among Sri Lankans and Chinese, expanding its activities innovatively and creatively. Being Sri Lankans, we are all benefited from China, especially significant economic and financial benefits accrued during the last decade. Even though being the voluntary organization, there are issues to be confronted. The membership is blessed with the correct and committed leadership. President Xi once said that we should be determined, dedicated ourselves, and work hard towards the common goal. We all know that there are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. We are all agreeing with the total commitment, sharp thinking, targeted results, and imagination of the members of the association and quality of leadership for the future of promotion of friendship relations. The success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If there is a will, there is a way. I wish all program a complete success. Thank you very much for everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Luan Chandra, for the wonderful speech. Your advice always encourage our members to strengthening people-to-people friendship with two countries. And we always value your support. Thank you very much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to read vision of ASLCSCC for future friendship before moving to next speech. Our vision is to promote people-to-people friendship with China. For the past 25 years, we have spent our labor and wealth on it. It is no secret that the result of it have been felt not only by us, but also by the communities of various fields of our country. It makes us happy and proud. We are determined to embark on the virtuous and wise journey of the future and to activate the spirit of mutual friendship. We look forward to exploring how quality and worth relationships between human civilization in Asia can be strengthened through people-to-people friendship. We hope to utilize the Sri Lanka-China friendship for this purpose. In analyzing human resources to create a civilized society and a sustainable economy, we must look in friendly terms at what dimensions we should focus on. China has always been humanitarian. China put people in first place. China does not only think of better future of them, but also try to create a better future for the whole world. As a people-to-people friendship with China organization, the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation, friendship with foreign cultural cooperation will join, support and work with Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries and all the friendship organizations as well as other counterparts in China to achieve successful and meaningful results for the betterment of mankind. And now I would like to invite our chief guest, His Excellency Chi Shenghang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in Sri Lanka, to deliver his speech.
Dear Mr. Zabarasti, I don't know for what you are doing this all this. You can't see the things properly.
Everything's okay? Okay. Dear Mr. Indranada Abe Sakura, President of the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. Honorable Susil Premajiyat, former Minister of Education. Madame Luan Yutao, Deputy Director General of CPA FFC. Colleagues and friends from China, Sri Lanka, and other South Asia countries, ladies and gentlemen, Ayubowan, Vinakam, and good afternoon. Since its establishment in 1997, the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation has been playing an important role in promoting people-to-people exchanges between our two countries and working for the mutual benefits of our two peoples. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy in Sri Lanka, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations on the 25th anniversary of the association and express my heartfelt thanks to all the friends for your long time attention and support for China-Sri Lanka friendship. I would also like to offer my greetings to all the ladies online today for the International Women's Day. This year marks the 65th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between China and Sri Lanka, as well as 70th anniversary of the signing of the Rubber Rights Pact. 70 years ago, before the diplomatic ties established, China and Sri Lanka broke through the blockade and embargo forces by US and some Western countries and signed the Rubber Rights Pact. With the strong support of the two peoples, it fully demonstrated our national spirit in the fight against the hegemony and power politics, as well as our sincere friendship through thick and thin, and laid the foundation for the establishment of diplomatic relations later. Today, after 70 years, when we are facing fundamental changes in the international situation, the spirit of the Rubber Rights, which is featuring independence, self-reliance, unity, and mutual support, becomes even more significant. It should be carried forward by people, not only from China, Sri Lanka, but also from all around the world. People-to-people friendship holds the key to good state-to-state relations. Since China, Sri Lanka established diplomatic relations 65 years ago, our two peoples have always been standing together, which brings China-Sri Lanka's relations to a new high. At the beginning of this year, the Chinese State Councilor and Foreign Minister Wang Yi jointly launched a series of commemorations with President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa. Last month, 20 major political parties from Sri Lanka, together with the Communist Party of China, hosted a joint conference, while Buddhist monks from our two countries jointly held period ceremony to commemorate this anniversary year. Taking this opportunity, I encourage more friends from all walks of life in both China and Sri Lanka could actively join in the celebration. and continue our contribution for a friendship between our two countries and with the whole South Asian region. Long live China-Sri Lanka friendship. Thank you all.
Thank you, His Excellency Chi Cheng Hang, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China to Sri Lanka, for your speech. It could have been a difficult journey for us without guidance and support of the Embassy of the People's Republic of China. Thank you and all the staff of Embassy. And now it's time to the guest of honor speech, and I would like to invite Mr. K.K. Yoganathan, Deputy Head of the Mission in Embassy of Sri Lanka in China. Mr. Yoganathan, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Anura. Mr. Indrananda Abhayasegara, President of the ASLCSCC, our chief guest today, the Chinese Ambassador in Sri Lanka, His Excellency Chi Cheng Hang, Mr. KDS Ruwan Chandra, Secretary to the Ministry of Cooperative Services, Marketing Development and Consumer Protections, and the Chairman of the Advisory Council of the ASLCSCC, delegates joining from other countries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to attend the 25th anniversary of the ASLCSCC. At the outset, let me convey the best wishes of the Ambassador of Sri Lanka to China, His Excellency Dr. Palita Kohana. He has been looking forward to attend this event. However, he has to travel to another province to attend another important program. He asked me to convey his best wishes for the success of this event. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating 25 years is a great achievement for an organization, especially for a service organizations. The dedication, commitment, and the understanding of the members of the organization have contributed for its 25 years progress. We have seen in the video how the organization has dedicated itself for the people-to-people contact between Sri Lanka and China. I congratulate them for their great service. My best wishes for the 25th anniversary. Dear friends, in diplomacy, people-to-people contacts play an important role to connect countries closely. The people-to-people contacts between Sri Lanka and China began several centuries ago. Through the maritime Silk Road, there were trade and exchanges. During the 5th century AD, Venerable Pahian visited Sri Lanka and stayed for 2 years. When he returned, he brought so many books with him, which included Buddhist religious information. Sri Lanka was one of the first countries to recognize People's Republic of China when it was established in 1949. In 1952, as my previous speakers mentioned, Sri Lanka and China signed the Rubber Rights Pact. This was the first agreement that China signed with a non-communist country. As my previous speaker, our ambassador, Chinese ambassador in Sri Lanka mentioned, we are celebrating the 70th anniversary of this agreement this year. We are also celebrating the 65th anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations with each other. We have lined up a range of activities to celebrate this 2 milestone achievement. China had played a key role in Sri Lanka's development. Colombo Port City and Hambantota International Port are playing a major role in attracting more investment to Sri Lanka. Most recently, we have seen when the COVID-19 pandemic posed challenges for both countries, people of the 2 countries came together to support each other. This had happened without anybody telling them to come forward to support each other. Even the school children expressed their solidarity with each other. We know the organization, the ASLCSCC also played an important role in bringing the people together. Today, more than 90% of the Sri Lanka population is vaccinated. China was of the first countries to support Sri Lanka by providing COVID-19 vaccine. We have received 26 million vaccines, including 3 million as a gift. These vaccines were delivered to Sri Lanka despite the domestic need. Sri Lanka economy is in the recovery path after the COVID-19 challenges. China extended financial assistance to support in our effort of the economic recovery. The friendship associations of both countries could play a more important role in bringing and connecting the people together. Several Sri Lanka students are waiting to return to China to continue their studies. When they study here in China, they learn about the local culture, tradition, and the history. Similarly, we are also encouraging Chinese friends to go to Sri Lanka to study. We are also targeting more Chinese friends to visit to Sri Lanka, to see Sri Lanka. These will help more understanding between the people of our two countries. In conclusion, let me wish the event a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Yoganathan, for your excellent speech. And ladies and gentlemen, now again we have a small video clip of what we have did in the past for studying people-to-people friendship. Please stay connect and enjoy the video. Thank you everyone for watching the past events, and there are more to come. Please stay connected. And now I would like to invite Madam Luan Yutao, Deputy Director General of the Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, the main counterpart of ASLCSCC, to deliver her speech.
President Indrananda Abeysekra, Your Excellency Ambassador Qi Zhenghong, Excellencies and dear friends. It is a great pleasure for me to attend this webinar to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation. I would like to send my hearty congratulations to Abe and all friends of the ASLCSCC. Over the past 25 years, the ASLCSCC has been making tremendous efforts in publicizing China's just positions on major international and regional issues, fostering China-Sri Lankan friendship, and has hosted, through close collaboration with the Chinese side, various May I continue?
Yes.
Over the past 25 years, the ASLCSCC has been making tremendous efforts in publicizing China's just positions on major international and regional issues, fostering China-Sri Lankan friendship, and has hosted, through close collaboration with the Chinese side, various forms of people-to-people exchanges, which have greatly promoted the friendship and understanding between our peoples. There are a lot of touching moments you have left to us. I still cherish the memory of your letters of sympathy and prayers for the victims when COVID-19 broke out in China 2 years ago. Particularly worth mentioning is what you did to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of China. You are distinguished from the other Friendship with China organizations by organizing a series of seminars and publications in which the secrets for CPC's success are reviewed. I myself and all your CPAFFC friends know how much effort you have put into it. It is guaranteed that your hard work will pay off. I am delighted to learn that you are going to implement quite a number of events to celebrate your 25th birthday, which coincides with the 65th anniversary of our bilateral relations and 70th anniversary of Rubber Rights Pact. Here in Beijing, we are also making careful preparations for some exciting programs for these anniversaries. I think what we both have done over the past 2 decades and more has cemented the grassroots and society-wide support for our bilateral friendly relations. The CPA-FFC will join hands with the ASLCSCC to make new and greater contributions to strategic cooperative partnership between China and Sri Lanka. I wish everything goes well with Abe and all our friends at the ASLCSCC. I wish your great organization grows stronger and stronger with each passing day. Thank you very much.
There are many activities we have done together with the FFC, and we would like to show you a few of them for you. And thank you, Madam Yuan Wutao, for your excellent speech. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching short video. And now let's move to our next speaker, Madam Wang Pu, Associate Research Fellow in Chinese Association for International Understanding, CAFU. Madam Wang Pu, please. This is your...
Dear Mr. Abisakra, Your Excellency, Ambassador Qi, all distinguished guests and dear friends. First, I'd like to thank ASLCSCC for inviting me to attend the webinar to celebrate its 25th anniversary. On behalf of the Secretariat of the Chinese Association for International Understanding, CAFU, I'd like to convey my best wishes and warm congratulations on ASLCSCC for the 25th anniversary. The 25th anniversary of the great organization also coincides with the 65th anniversary of the founding of the diplomatic relations between China and Sri Lanka, an important milestone in the bilateral ties between our two countries. Both China and Sri Lanka are countries with ancient civilizations, and people-to-people exchanges between our two countries have spanned thousands of years. Chinese and Sri Lankan people have always respected and supported each other in safeguarding peace and promoting development. ASLCSCC is dedicated to promoting people-to-people friendship between Sri Lanka and China. The association has hosted a wide range of programs and exchanges between the two countries in various fields, such as cultural, social, educational, women and youth, science and technology, and economics. CAFU is very delighted to have ASLCSCC as our good friend and partner. Throughout all these years, our two organizations have worked together on a series of events to enhance mutual understanding and friendship between our two peoples, jointly contributing to the efforts to build a community of a shared future for mankind. We always remember that ASLCSCC have given us support. For example, after the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, as an organization with ECOSOC special status and global influence, CAFU is committed to enhancing mutual understanding and friendly cooperation between China and other countries, including Sri Lanka, promoting exchanges and mutual learning among different civilizations, safeguarding world peace, and promoting common development. In recent years, we are engaged in promoting exchanges and mutual learning among different civilizations and have held many events in this regard. A flagship brand CAFU has created is the Dialogue on Exchanges and Mutual Learning Among Civilizations. We are very thankful that ASLCSCC and Mr. Abisekara have given us support in our endeavor by personally taking part in the second dialogue on exchanges and mutual learning among civilizations back in January this year. Mr. Abisekara delivered a very impressive speech about the shared value of mankind. Once again, I'd like to convey CAFU's hearty and warm congratulations on the 25th anniversary of the ASLCSCC. Coming forward, we are looking forward to further deepening our exchanges and cooperation with ASLCSCC so as to jointly promote people-to-people friendship between our two nations, carry forward the shared value of mankind, and contribute to the community of shared future for mankind. We wish ASLCSCC greater success in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Wanpu, for your great wishes and views on our association, and also thank for CAFU for supporting us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite Mr. Anup Ranjan Bhattarai, President of the Organization for South Asian Regional Friendship and Cooperation with China, OSAF, and also the President of the Nepal-China Executive Council. And we have done many regional activities to strengthen friendship with China under the leadership of OSAF, and we have prepared a small video clip to show you the activities. And Mr. Anup, you can continue your speech after this small video clip.
Chief guest, His Excellency Chi Chan-hung, Ambassador of China to Sri Lanka, Mr. Indrananda Abesekara, President, the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation, ASLCSCC, and Vice President of OSAF, Mr. KDS Ruanchandra, Secretary, State Ministry of Cooperative Services, Marketing Development and Consumer Protection, Chief of Advisory Council of ASLCSCC, Mr. K.K. Loganathan, Deputy Chief of Mission, Embassy of Sri Lanka, Beijing, Madam Luan Yu Thao, Deputy Director General, Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, leaders of Regional Friendship Associations of China, leaders of South Asian Friendship Associations and Vice Presidents of OSAR, leaders of ASLCSCC, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. 大家下午好. On behalf of the Organization for South Asian Regional Friendship and Cooperation with China, OSAR, and Nepal-China Executives Council, and on my own, I would like to express hearty congratulations to the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation, ASLCSCC, on the occasion of the 25th anniversary. Congratulations to the whole ASLCSCC family on this very big occasion. Cheers for future achievements and past glories. Your success is an inspiration for us to achieve greatness. NCEC has had very pleasant and fruitful working relations with ASLCSCC in the past 13 years since we signed the MOU in Beijing in 2009. We have been jointly carrying out many activities in South Asia and China, together with our counterparts in China. OSAR was the brainchild of President Indra Nanda Abhisekara, and ASLCSCC established OSAR in Colombo in the year 2010. Since then, OSAR has been working actively to strengthen the relations between the people of South Asia and China. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries and Regional Friendship Associations in China for their continued strong support to OSAR. OSAR will continue to work together with member organizations of South Asia to absorb the opportunities brought by the Belt and Road Initiative and help to build a community of shared future for the people of South Asia and all mankind. Finally, I would like to once again congratulate ASLCSCC for the remarkable achievements in the past 25 years and wish more success in the coming years. Thank you all for your kind attention.
Thank you, Mr. Anup, for your speech and appreciate your efforts in strengthening people-to-people friendship in South Asian region. And ladies and gentlemen, now again we have a small video clip about the past activities of ASLCSCC. Please stay connected and enjoy the video. Thank you for watching short video clip about our past activities. Actually, there are many activities, but since time restrictions, we couldn't play all the activities at this moment, but it will come in as a print media in near future. And we are really proud of the activities what we have did in past 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, now again we have a short video speech from an interesting speaker. She is actually our Sri Lankan princess residing in China, Princess Shu Yin-yi. She is the chairwoman of Ceylon Cultural Promotion Association, Lichen District, Choncho City, Fujian Province. And before her speech, we have made another short videos with the moment we engage with her, promoting people-to-people friendship. And after that, you can hear her speech. Now we are playing Princess speech. Slide.
尊敬的阿贝主席，尊敬的各位与会来宾，大家下午好。阿尤不安，新年伊始，正值宗师建交65周年之际，我有幸受邀参加今天的网络视频会议，心情既高兴又遗憾。高兴的是能从千里之外与各位同仁共同庆祝师宗社会文化合作促进会25周年的华诞，深感荣幸。遗憾的是，如不是疫情的影响，此时此刻，也许我是在斯里兰卡与大家共聚一堂，共襄盛会。鉴于此因，今天我只能借助于网络视频，向长期致力于师宗友好工作的有识之士致以崇高的敬意，向师宗社会文化合作促进会成立25周年表示衷心的祝贺。25年来，师宗社会文化促进会在促进师宗友好、增进宗师交流的工作中成绩斐然，有目共睹。尤其在阿贝主席的领导下，师宗友好交流更加频繁，交流领域更加全面，交流项目更加深入。仅我居住的中国东南沿海城市西南王子的第二故乡泉州，阿贝主席自2008年首访后，又先后数十次率团受邀来泉友好访问或学术交流。再如2017年，贵会在科伦坡成功举办的纪念宗师建交60周年暨师宗友妇女论坛，出席会议的除中国对外友协及驻师官员外，还有来自中国的各省妇女精英。活动期间， 我不仅受邀在纪念大会上致辞，而且也在妇女论坛上做大会发言。此时虽已过5年，但此时至今日仍在我脑海里历历在目，记忆犹新。而且在我一次访师期间，都受到阿贝主席及贵会的热情接待。今借此机会向阿贝主席及贵会的同仁表示由衷的感谢。最后，祝师中社会文化合作促进会在阿贝主席的领导下，越办越好，锦上添花。祝师中传统友谊历久弥新，万古长存。
Thank you, Princess, for your speech and good wishes for our association. I would like to invite our next speaker, Madam Tang Jilan, Vice President of Sichuan People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. Mr. Tan Jilian. Please unmute your microphone. Still, we can't hear you. Yeah, still we can't hear you, Madam Tan. Madam Tan, we can't still hear you. No, we can't hear you. Yes. I think we will move to next speaker until Ms. Tang resolve her technical issues. And I would like to invite Mr. Air Vice Marshal Retired Altaf Hussein Chowdhury, Vice President of OSAF, President of Bangladesh China Cultural and Economic and Mass Communication Center. And he was the former Minister of Commerce and Home Affairs in Bangladesh to deliver his speech.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good. That's a good sign. Mr. President, Indrananda Abhishekara, Chief Guest, His Excellency Chi Shenhong, Ambassador of People's Republic of China in Sri Lanka. Guest of Honor, Mr. K.K. Yagoda Nadan. President OSRAF, Mr. Anup Chandra Bhattarai, also President of Nepal-China Executive Council. Keynote speaker, Mr. KDS Ruan Chandra. Distinguished guests, discussants, leaders of regional and South Asian friendship organizations, members of print and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen, ni hao. To all ladies, happy Women's Day. At the outset, please allow me to thank and congratulate on behalf of Bangladesh China Cultural, Economic and Mass Communication Center, BCC-EMC, to Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation, ASLCSCC, for celebrating its 25th anniversary today. Your Excellency, please allow me to exchange greetings and introduce BCC-EMCC to this August gathering. Our organization was established in 1980. As subsequently the activities unfolded many times, it was renamed Bangladesh China Cultural, Economic and Mass Communication Center in 1987. Thereafter, 4 more sub-organizations were established, namely Chinese Language Center, Bangladesh China Chamber of Commerce and Industries, Bangladesh Wushu Organization, Chinese Acupuncture Center. I took over this organization on 17th June 2013. We have a large number of members, including retired generals, air vice marshal, rear admirals, judges, doctors, engineers, businessmen, politicians, and other professionals. Our aim and objectives are as follows. BMCC is a non-political, non-profitable, non-registered, independent Bangladesh-China friendship organization between the people of Bangladesh and China with equal status and position. To promote and strengthen the old age relation between Bangladesh and China. To assure a wider sharing of knowledge, mutual understanding, and opportunities. To enshrine democratic values, social justice, and human rights. To facilitate economic, social, and cultural advancement. To encourage peace, ethnic harmony, and elimination of poverty. So far, Bangladesh as a country is concerned, winter season is over, summer season is setting in. Ambient temperature is around 20 to 26 degrees Celsius and no rain. Soon the markets will be full of affordable seasonal fruits like mangoes, lychees, etc. Rainy season will set in another couple of months. Due to many reasons, including COVID-19 pandemic and Ukraine war, market price of essentials are soaring in Bangladesh. Poor and low-income group are being hard hit. The war will downtrend and plummet the world economy too. General elections are scheduled to be held in Bangladesh by December 2023 or early 2024. Bangladesh pursues a policy, a foreign policy, friendship to all, malice to none. We have very good and cordial relation, especially to all South Asian countries. People's Republic of China is our all-weather friend based on mutual trust and respect. Of late, China has invested in Bangladesh more than $35 billion in few mega projects. We are getting closer to each other many ways, including Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, and very futuristic people-to-people friendship organization system like this one that we are participating now. Indeed, Excellencies, I am very thankful to you for giving me an opportunity to address this August gathering. Long live Sri Lanka-Bangladesh friendship. Long live Bangladesh-South Asia friendship. Long live China-Bangladesh friendship. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Altaf, for your great speech and good wishes. You always stand as a pillar of strength in region to promote people-to-people friendship with China. Thank you, Altaf Bhai, for your support.
Thank you.
And I would like to invite Madam Tang Jilang to deliver her speech again. No. Looks like still she's having technical issues. Then let's move to our next speaker. No. I don't know. No. I think still we can't hear Miss Madam Tang. Since time is running out, we will move to next speaker and then we'll come back to you again. And I would like to invite Madam Liu Yu Hong, Vice President of BPFFC, to deliver her speech.
尊敬的戚振宏大使，大家好！尊敬的戚振宏大使，尊敬的尤格纳丹副馆长，尊敬的栾以涛副主任，尊敬的阿贝塞克拉主席，中国和斯里兰卡的朋友们，大家好！非常高兴出席斯里兰卡中国社会文化合作协会成立25周年线上会。我仅代表北京市人民对外友好协会，向斯中社文协成立25周年致以热烈的祝贺，也借此机会向贵会一直以来对我会的支持帮助表示衷心的感谢。我会高度重视推动北京与斯里兰卡两地的民间交流，阿贝主席也多次到访市对外友协。贵会的许多同仁也都是我们的好朋友，双方始终保持着紧密的合作联系。我们在文化、教育、青少年交流等方面做了大量的工作。双方陆续举办了斯里兰卡文化周、斯里兰卡美食节、多彩北京等大量形式多样、影响广泛的活动。在我们两会的共同推动下，北京市门头沟区与斯里兰卡西部省卡罗塔纳区建立了友好区的关系。门头沟大峪中学与斯里兰卡瑟斯坦丸中建立了友好学校的关系，为增进北京与斯里兰卡民众间的相互了解与传统友谊发挥了积极的作用。众所周知，北京2022年冬奥会刚刚闭幕，冬残奥会正在如火如荼的进行中。继2008年奥运会后，北京再次为世界奉献了一届精彩的奥运盛会，北京也成为首个双奥之城，这都离不开包括斯里兰卡人民在内的世界人民的鼓励和支持。同时，北京也正在积极推进国家扩大开放综合服务试点区、自由贸易示范区等两区三平台的建设和国际消费中心城市建设。我们期待未来与斯中社文协和斯里兰卡的朋友们在更多领域开展合作。北京对外友协将竭尽全力为推进两地的交流、巩固我们世代友好贡献力量。今天也是38国际妇女节， 我愿借此机会祝妇女同胞们节日快乐。最后，预祝贵会成立25周年庆祝活动圆满成功，友好交流事业蒸蒸日上。我们也期待疫情过后在北京再次相聚。谢谢大家。
Thank you, Madam Liu Yung Hong, for your speech. We ASLCSCC thank you again for your support extended to us during this journey. And now I would like to invite again Madam Tang Lijian to deliver her speech.
Hello, again, at last. President Abe Sekra, His Excellency Ambassador Mr. Qi Zhenghong, Deputy Head of the Mission, Mr. Yoga Nadan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Today, we gather online to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the foundation of the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. On behalf of Sichuan Provincial People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, I would like to extend warm congratulations to the distinguished President Abe and your association. Since its foundation, the association has been committed to promoting people-to-people exchange between China and Sri Lanka. After 2008 Wenchuan earthquake, President Abe led a delegation to the earthquake-stricken area to condole with the affected children. In 2020, at the very beginning of the outbreak of the COVID-19 epidemic, Mr. Abe held a candlelight prayer ceremony in Colombo for the Chinese people suffering from coronavirus. And the magazine China Mirror Weekly, sponsored by the association, represents a window for Sri Lanka people to learn about China. The past 25 years have witnessed the contribution Mr. Abe and the association made to promote friendship between the Chinese and the Sri Lanka people. And I believe that with our joint efforts, we will carry forward the friendly ties from generation to generation. Sichuan Provincial People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries serves as an important channel for Sichuan's international friendly interflow. As our tour size renew MOU in July 2016, we have become partners with enhanced mutual understanding and sincere friendship. In recent years, we have worked together to hold Sri Lanka Culture Week in Sichuan and Friendly Sichuan entering Colombo. Your association has actively participated in programs held in Sichuan, such as the 5th China-South Asia Friendship Organization Forum, the first China-South Asia Young Leaders Exchange Program, and etc., which practically consolidates the foundation of friendly interflow between us. Here, please allow me to express my sincere thanks for your positive efforts for the people-to-people exchange, as well as the support for the opening up of Sichuan. Sichuan, hailed as the land of abundance, is an important intersection in the Belt and Road Network. With strong strengths in economy, resource, science, and education, Sichuan is speeding up its development. At present, Sichuan pursues a series of major national strategies, such as the construction of Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle and the new Western Land Sea Corridor, the ecological protection and high-quality development of Yellow River Basin, and the realization of carbon peaking and carbon neutrality. which have unlocked new potentials for Sichuan development and opening up. We are willing to continue to work hand in hand with all friendly foreign organizations to strengthen mutual understanding, to enhance economic and trade cooperation, and achieve common development, accelerate the integration of culture and tourism in a wide range to continuously promote mutual learning among civilizations. Let's make greater contributions to building a community with a shared future fulfillment. And I believe President Abe Sekra and all friends will continue to support opening up and development of Sichuan. I also would like to extend an earnest invitation for everyone to visit Sichuan after the epidemic. Once again, I would like to express congratulations to President Abe and your association, and wish the anniversary events a complete success. Thank you all.
Thank you, Madam Tang, for your wishes and support extended to us. Your support helped to color our journey in many ways. And before moving to our next item, I would like to warmly welcome Mr. Chang Yin Bao, Cultural Counselor of the Embassy of the People's Republic of China. Mr. Chang, Aiboan. And ladies and gentlemen, again, we have a short video clip about our past activities. And please watch this short video clip. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this short video of our past activities. And I would like to invite our next speaker, Mr. Singh Hui Thung, Executive Vice President of CGN People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries.
Dear President, Ambassador Kara, dear friends, on the occasion of the 65th anniversary of China-Sri Lanka diplomatic ties, we are here to celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation. On behalf of the Zhejiang Provincial People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, I'd like to extend warm congratulations. For years, the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation has been committed to enhancing people-to-people exchanges between China and Sri Lanka. I'd like to take this opportunity to pay high respect to you, Mr. President, and your association. The Zhejiang Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries has long maintained close contact with Sri Lanka. In 2013, with concerted efforts, we twinned up a pair of Buddhist temples as sister temples, namely Sri Perakumba Pirivam Maha Viharaya in Sri Lanka and the Anfu Si Temple in Wenzhou City. And in 2017, we had the pleasure to receive President Ambassador Kara in our province. Ever since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, we have been supporting each other to fight the pandemic. Looking forward, Zhejiang province is ready to work closer with your association to expand our cooperation in various fields. I wish that the pandemic will be behind us soon enough and we can once again sit down and have face-to-face communications. In the end, I wish Mr. President, Ambassador Kara, and friends good health and prosperity, and broader and deeper ties between China and Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Singh, for your speech and wishes and also support extended to us by Zhejiang People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries for strengthening the people-to-people friendship. And ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Vice President of OSAF and President of India-China Friendship Association, Mumbai, Dr. G.H. Fernandez.
Thank you, Mr. Aruna. Am I audible to everybody?
Yes, we can hear you loud.
Thank you. Thank you. President Mr. Indrananda Abhishekara, Chief Guest, His Excellency Xi Jinping, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China in Sri Lanka, Guest of Honor, K.K. Yogananda, and of course, very helpful to, as far as CPFFC is concerned, Madam Leon Yotai, Deputy Director General, Chinese People Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, CPFFC, and Mr. Anup Bhattarai, our President of OSAC, and my dear friends, my colleagues, all friends from China as well as South Asia. My dear friends, to be very frank with you, let me congratulate the organization which is very honestly working with Beijing, that is Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation, since long 25 years, and we are celebrating today 25th anniversary of this particular association. In fact, we have been associated, that is India-China Friendship Association has been associated with Mr. Abhishekara and this association more than 25 years. Because as far as India-China Friendship Association is concerned, you all know it is one of the longest association which was formed, you see, and established in 1952. In fact, I joined this particular association in 1976 or 72 first, and then activated myself in 1976. And of course, it was more active when our president, you see, Bhakti Bhushan Mandal, was the chairman of this particular organization. And because he was a cooperative minister from West Bengal of the left front, and therefore he has set up all over India this association. And I was very happy. Since 1980, I have been a secretary of it, later on senior most vice president, and now I am the chairman of All India-China Friendship Association. Friends, as far as India-China Friendship Association is concerned, it was associated and it was started by Pandit Sundarlal with the blessings of Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister of India. You know, India was the first country to immediately recognize China. And not only that, immediately in 1952, we have formulated this particular association. The activities of these associations are organizing groups of India, writers, artists, scientists, lawyers, doctors, historians, economists, teachers, students, educationalists, and of course, sportsmen, etc., etc. We in India, as regards the association is concerned, we are having direct people-to-people relation. Whatever may be the criteria along with the foreign policy of the government of India and government of China, we don't involve into political affairs, but we are strongly having people-to-people relation, Chinese people relation along with the Indian people relation. And that is one of the reasons why we have been almost every year, we have got 2 or 3 programs in India. Of course, we are not supported by the government, but still we do have these particular programs. Not only that, we have also invited Dr. Kotnis' Mrs. Kotnis here on behalf of this particular organization in Mumbai. And you know, we on behalf of this association, Mr. Abhishekara, people from Sri Lanka, as well as people from other countries have visited India here, including Nepal. And of course, China, because we have invited Mr. Pang from China, 5-member delegation we have invited from China, from Changsha, the birthplace of, you know, our Mao Zedong. And he was there with us as our guest for about 10 days. Not only that, we have invited many other delegates from different particular factors. And as a result, rest is history. Because as far as CPFFC is concerned, first time I have gone, you see, the first delegation was taken, and I had been in that, included in that delegation, which was taken over by Bhakti Bhushan Mandal. That was in 1980. Later on, I have at least visited, taken 10 delegates to China. And we have seen how China has grown. We have seen in front, because I joined this particular organization in as I told you, 72. So now it is 50 years. We have seen how, you see, China has grown. We have to learn from China. We always tell our Indian friends that we have to learn from China how to grow and how to eradicate our poverty. Chinese have almost eradicated their poverty. Now, as you know, it is the second largest economic, you see, policies they have got, and they are second largest, world's second largest economically, they are strong. We are also in India, we are learning. Our Prime Minister is also trying his best to eradicate poverty here. And we should learn from the Chinese whatever good things they are giving. And it was my particular dream. I wanted, personally, I wanted as a leftist that India, China, and Russia should come together. And today, they are to a certain extent together. I'm very happy about it, that my mission is fulfilled. Friends, as long as your particular association of Sri Lanka is concerned, with Abhishekara and their association, we are also associated with there for 25 years. Twice we have invited Abhishekara, once in Mumbai and once in Bangalore, and he was very honest and came down. Of course, he has visited Kerala unofficially and some other places also. I am very thankful and I congratulate. We have to, in fact, how to work as a team. We have to learn from Mr. Abhishekara and their association. I've been always telling my colleagues here in India, because ours is a vast country, you know about it. Because of that, last time when Abhishekara was here, he knows that we were having a delegates here in Mumbai, right from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, and right from Ran of Kutch to Calcutta, Assam, and Tripura. He was present there to witness all these things, you know. So we are learning from you. But as far as your methodology is concerned, as a teamwork, how to, we are also novice still. We have to learn much. Once again, I thank all my Chinese friends. Thanks all my associate friends you see from South Asia, and also, of course, especially Sri Lanka, and congratulate them. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai China, Jai Sri Lanka, and Jai South Asia unity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Fernandez, for your speech and good wishes. And now I would like to invite our next speaker to the screen. He is the Director of Secretariat, Shantung People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries. Mr. Cho Wei, this is your time.
尊敬的阿贝先生，尊敬的各位朋友，大家好，我是山东省友协秘书长周卫。首先，请允许我代表山东省友协对思中文化协会成立25周年表示热烈的祝贺，对长期以来为促进中国和斯里兰卡友好事业的各位朋友表示衷心的感谢。今年是中国同斯里兰卡建交65周年的纪念日。建交65年来，双方始终相互理解、相互支持，树立了大小国家友好相处、互利合作的典范。中斯两国是守望相助的好朋友，共谋发展的好伙伴，相互支持的好兄弟。特别是疫情发生之后，双方发扬互助精神，携手抗击疫情，传统友谊得到了升华。今年是斯里兰卡中国社会文化合作协会成立25周年。25年来，协会始终如一地支持斯里兰卡和中国的友好往来，举办了许多交流活动，促进了斯里兰卡和中国民间的友好交往，从多方面加深了斯中之间的友谊和关系。可以说，协会是中斯两国之间一座友谊桥梁。阿贝先生是山东省人民友好使者，也是山东省友协的海外名誉理事。多年来，为加强山东与斯里兰卡的友好交往不辞辛劳，曾经和我们共同开展了多项交流活动。 我们还清楚地记得，在疫情发生之后，阿贝先生在斯里兰卡组织了祈福活动。去年，中国共产党成立100周年之际，阿贝先生和协会的诸位朋友也送上了真挚的祝福。山东省友协与阿贝先生带领的四中社会文化合作协会，通过共同努力，用友谊的汗水浇灌出一朵美丽的丝路之花。我们也衷心的期待，在疫情结束之后，与阿贝先生协会共同策划设计一系列的交流活动，比如互办展览、举办文化周和论坛等活动，深化友谊，加强在女性、青少年等方面的交流，推动在经贸、旅游等领域的合作。最后，祝愿四中协会发展的越来越好，中国和斯里兰卡两国的友谊世代长存。祝愿阿贝先生身体健康，万事如意。谢谢大家。
Thank you, Mr. Chauve, for your speech and good wishes. And we know Shantung People's Association of Friendship with Foreign Countries always has a special place for our association and helping our association to promote people-to-people friendship in big scale. Thank you. And now I would like to invite one of the prominent character in the region in terms of promoting people-to-people friendship, Mr. Mohammad Rashid, Vice President of OSAF and President and founder of China Maldives Cultural Association and former Maldives Ambassador to China. Mr. Rashid, floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Arun, for the introduction of myself. It's a great opportunity. Mr. President of Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation, Mr. Abesekara, Excellencies, distinguished participants, dear colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen. 大家好，我很荣幸有这个机会参加这个网络论坛。First, I would like to thank Mr. Abesekara and the leadership of Association of Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation for giving me this opportunity to address this august gathering, marking a very auspicious occasion. On behalf of the Executive Council and the members of China Maldivian Cultural Association and my own, I would like to extend a very warm felicitation to the leadership and the members of Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. Indeed, 25 years, a quarter of a century, no doubt, is a very long period. No doubt, during that period, ASLCSCC has contributed enormously to reinforce the strategic and the traditional relationship between the peoples of Sri Lanka and China. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, Sri Lanka and Maldives are close neighbors. Sri Lanka is the diamond of the Indian Ocean, while the Maldives is the string of pearls in the Indian Ocean. The cultural and economy of Sri Lanka and Maldives are intermingled. Sri Lanka has been a gateway to Maldives for several years. Nonetheless, Sri Lanka has maintained the strategic relations with the People's Republic of China longer than Maldives. Of course, contacts between China and Maldives go back to Ming Dynasty of ancient China. There's ample testimony of length and strength of our relationship. In the 15th century, the sultans and queens of Maldives have also sent envoys to China. Potteries and coins displayed in the National Museum of Maldives indicates the bilateral trade began several hundred years ago between China and Maldives. There's an old saying in Maldives culture, I believe it was from the teachings of Prophet Muhammad: seek knowledge, even if you have to go as far as China. Indeed, I was the first student from the Maldives, went to China 51 years ago, seeking my higher education. During that, I learned that Sri Lanka was referred as the Lion Country, while Maldives was referred as Green Islands in Chinese literature. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, today, Sri Lanka and Maldives are at a crossroad of development. Both our countries are developing countries with middle-income economies. Our main industry is tourism. Both our countries are extensively dependent on the Chinese tourists. Most of Maldives' sea and air connectivity to China is via Sri Lanka. Maldives heavily depends on Sri Lankan human resources. China-Maldives, under these prevailing circumstances, both China-Maldivian Cultural Association and Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation firmly believes that our collective cooperation with China would facilitate and enhance our ability in promoting the soft power of China in South Asia. Both our associations have initiated bilateral dialogue to strategize our people-to-people relations between China and to make the optimal use of Chinese resources in our endeavors in promoting socio-economic and cultural relations with China. This year, on 14th October, Maldives is celebrating the 50th anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations with China and Maldives. Since Maldives gained its full independence on 26th of July, 1965, and became a member of United Nations on 21st September, 1965, the guiding principles of our foreign policy is the United Nations Charter and the relevant resolutions pertaining to sovereignty of individual countries. When Beijing restored its lawful seat in the United Nations, Maldives adopted the One China policy and established diplomatic relations with People's Republic of China in 1972. Distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen, at this August gathering, I would like to ensure that China-Maldivian Cultural Association and Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation will forge as an outstanding example promoting civil diplomacy, cultural exchanges between China and South Asia. The solidarity that we have shown with China during the pandemic will flourish for everlasting friendship. We will jointly work together to calm down the rough waves of geopolitics in the Indian Ocean. We will promote dialogue among civilizations rather than conflicts among civilizations. We will advocate for norms of multilateralism. We will not tolerate unilateralism. We will champion peace and prosperity for shared future of our people, especially the people of South Asia. China Maldivian Cultural Association is a platform for the youth to enshrine the values of ancient old Chinese civilization. We respect women. We are struggling to empower them economically so they become a valuable people of the Maldivian society. Since today, 8th March, we are celebrating the International Women's Day. I would like to congratulate the Chinese, how they have empowered the women and the major role that they are playing in the economic development and social prosperity of China. So I would like to extend my warm congratulations to all the female participants and the female colleagues who are taking part in this August gathering, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Association Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Rashid, for your excellent speech and wishes, and your support and knowledge always help to push forward regional friendship with China in large. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker is Madam Chan Yo, CEO of ID Eye Hospital, Chengdu, Sichuan Province. Madam Chan Yo.
尊敬的阿贝主席，各位贵宾，各位朋友，大家好。
Dear President Abiy, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon.
我是来自中国成都爱检科医院 CEO 张友。首先，我谨代表成都爱检科医院，向斯里兰卡中国社会文化合作协会成立25周年表示诚挚的祝贺。
I'm CEO of China Chengdu IDI Hospital. On behalf of Chengdu IDI Hospital, I'd like to extend the sincere congratulations to the 25th anniversary of the Association of Sri Lanka and China Social and Cultural Cooperation.
感谢阿贝主席的邀请，让我在这个特殊的日子讲述爱检科与斯里兰卡的故事。爱检科成立了10年。 与斯里兰卡的故事也讲述了10年。2012年，通过《人民日报》愧对斯里兰卡的眼睛的文章，我们认识了斯里兰卡。在这个佛教盛行的国家，70%的人都会在身后捐献眼角膜，已经向世界57个国家输送眼角膜。
Thank you, President Abiy, for inviting me to introduce the cooperation between IDI Hospital and Sri Lanka. IDI Hospital has been established for 10 years, and the story with Sri Lanka is also told for 10 years. In 2012, we got to know Sri Lanka through an article in the People's Daily. In this Buddhist country, 70% of the people donated their corneas after death, and corneas have been sent to more than 57 countries around the world.
2013年6月，爱检科派出团队前往斯里兰卡，团队受到时任斯里兰卡第一夫人施兰蒂女士的接见，并探访了斯里兰卡国际眼库。
In June 2013, IDI Hospital sent a team to Sri Lanka. The team was received by the former First Lady of Sri Lanka, Madam Shirati, and visited Sri Lanka International Eye Bank.
1年后，在斯里兰卡时任第一夫人和中国驻斯里兰卡大使馆的大力支持下，中国斯里兰卡国际联合眼库在科伦坡揭派成立。中斯双方在眼科医疗方面的互助，对进一步促进中斯友好交往具有重大意义。
A year later, with the strong support of the former First Lady of Sri Lanka and the Chinese Embassy to Sri Lanka, the International Cooperative Eye Bank between Sri Lanka and China was inaugurated in Colombo. The The mutual assistance between China and Sri Lanka in eye care is of great significance to further promote the friendship exchange between China and Sri Lanka.
2014年，中国国家主席习近平访问斯里兰卡，爱检科专家姚晓明教授率领医疗队，在中斯友好光明行活动中，为1000名斯里兰卡贫困白内障患者实施了慈善复明手术。这次活动得到了中国外交部、斯里兰卡政府的大力支持。医疗队受到习近平主席夫人彭丽媛女士及时任斯里兰卡第一夫人施乃蒂女士的亲切接见和慰问。
In 2014, the Chinese President Xi Jinping visited Sri Lanka. IDI doctor Professor Yao Xiaoming led a medical team to perform charity restoration surgery for 1,000 Sri Lankan cataract patients in the China-Sri Lanka Free Cataract Surgery campaign. The team was received by Madame Shirati and Madame Peng Liyuan.
在与斯里兰卡的合作中，最离不开的是斯里兰卡各方的支持，特别是斯中社会文化合作协会的大力推动。没有你们的帮助，爱检科在国际合作方面也没有今天的成绩。斯里兰卡中国社会文化合作协会一直致力于斯中两国人民的友好交往与往来。阿贝主席2017年到成都出席第5届中国南亚友好组织论坛的时候，特别安排行程到访爱检科医院，并授予成都爱检科医院斯中友谊奖，以表达斯里兰卡民众对爱检科的感激之情。
In the cooperations with Sri Lanka, the most valuable thing is the support of all parties in Sri Lanka, especially the vigorous promotion of the Association of Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. Without your help, IDI Hospital couldn't achieve today's results in international cooperation. ASLCSCC has been committed to the friendly exchanges between the people of Sri Lanka and China. When President Abe went to Chengdu to attend the 5th China-South Asia Friendship Organization Forum in 2017, he specially arranged a trip to us, present Sri Lanka-China Friendship Award to IDI Hospital to express the gratitude of the Sri Lankan people.
应斯中社会文化合作协会的邀请，爱检科 CEO 张友出席了在斯里兰卡首都科伦坡举行的第5届南亚各国“一带一路”友好论坛。斯里兰卡议会议长、斯里兰卡斯中社会文化合作协会阿贝主席、中国驻斯里兰卡大使陈确元先生共同为成都爱检科医院颁发“一带一路”斯中友谊奖。
At the invitation of ASLCSCC, I was honored to attend the 5th South Asia countries, the Belt and Road Friendship Forum held in Colombo. Chairman of Sri Lankan Parliament, President of ASLCSCC, Mr. Abe, and the Chinese ambassador to Sri Lanka together presented the Belt and Road Sri Lanka-China Friendship Award to IDI Hospital.
每一次斯里兰卡光明行都有斯中社会文化合作协会工作人员的身影，他们协作与当地医院协调，配合中国医疗团队的保障工作，确保了每一次光明行的顺利开展。
The staff of ASLCSCC were presented in every brightness medical project. They assisted in coordinating with local hospitals and cooperated with the Chinese medical team to ensure the smooth implementation.
阿贝主席双眼的白内障手术，分别由爱检科业务院长姚晓明教授及国际援外专家连浩教授分别主刀完成。术后，阿贝主席的视力恢复得很好，这充分体现了阿贝主席对爱检科医术的信任以及我们双方的友谊。
The cataract surgery on President Abe's left eye was performed in 2018 by Professor Yao Xiaoming, the Vice President of IDI Hospital. In July 2019, when he noticed that his vision in his right eye was also significantly decreased, he immediately contacted us for treatment in Chengdu. President Abe accepted the operation performed by the international aid expert, Professor Liang Hao. After the operation, his vision covered very well.
2020年新冠疫情爆发，斯里兰卡人民多次举行祈福活动，保佑中国人民早日渡过难关。爱点科通过四川省人民对外友好协会向四中社会文化合作协会紧急驰援1万只医用外科口罩，用于疫情防控。新山一道同风雨，明月活成是两乡。中斯两国人民始终相互支持和关爱着。
After the outbreak of COVID-19, Sri Lankan people held many blessing activities to bless Chinese people to tide over the difficulties as soon as possible. IDI Hospital donated 10,000 surgical masks to ASLCSCC through the Sichuan People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries for pandemic prevention and control. The green hills are the same as the wind and rain, and the bright moon was once twice the townships. The Chinese and the Sri Lankan people have always supported and cared for each other.
四中社会文化协会成立以来，一直致力于推动四中两国人民的交流与合作。在这里，我再次祝贺协会成立25周年，再次感谢协会对中国成都爱点科医院及中国人民的友好帮助。希望今后我们继续携手合作，共同为推动两国人民的友谊努力。谢谢。
Since the establishment of ASLCSCC, it has been committed to promote the exchanges and cooperations between the people of Sri Lanka and China. Here, I would like to congratulate the association on its 25th anniversary and thank you again for your friendly assistance to IDI Hospital and Chinese people. It is hoped that in the future, we will continue to work together to promote the friendship between the two peoples. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chanyo, for your speech and wishes, and the Sri Lankan and all, especially South Asian nations, thanking you for your support, which helped to regain sights of many lives in the region. Thank you very much. And this invitation is for our next speaker, Mr. Iqbal Usmani, Vice President of PASAF, and also President of All Pakistan China Friendship Association. Mr. Usmani. Mr. Usmani, are you there? Mr. Iqlani? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next let's move to next speaker until Mr. Usmani solves his technical issues. And I would like to invite Mr. Chen Ko-chung, Vice President of Quantum People Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, also Deputy Director of Foreign Affairs Office of the People's Government of Quantum Province. Mr. Chen, please.
Yes.
Deliver your speech now.
Honorable President Abe, Honorable Ambassador Qi Zhenhong, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good afternoon. It was such a great pleasure to join you all in this lovely afternoon. This crowd gathering in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the founding of ASLCSCC carries particular significance to us. As the year 2022 marks both the 65th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic ties between China and Sri Lanka, and the 70th anniversary of the signing of the Rubber Rights Pact. On behalf of Guangdong People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, I would like to extend our warmest wishes to President Abe and all your members. Congratulations. China and Sri Lanka enjoys traditional friendship, and in recent years have seen the strategic partnership developing vigorously. We appreciate the dedication of your association to foster people-to-people links since its establishment in 1997, and are grateful of your relentless effort to boost friendship and to build mutual trust between the two countries. We are proud of the productive visits and the fruitful cooperation between Guangdong and Sri Lanka since the signing of the MOU with your association in 2006. We felt privileged the President Abe, the founder of ASLCSCC, accepted our invitation to be a member of the International Council in GPA-FFC. President Abe, you prove yourself a true proactive promoter of friendship between China and Sri Lanka. Every of you visited China, and each of the culture exchange programs is a proof of your devotion to the building of a community with a sharing future for mankind and to the Belt and Road Initiative. They advanced the friendly ties and mutual understanding between our two peoples to a great extent. It was worth mentioning that at the spring of 2020, when China came to a critical moment in its fighting against COVID-19, President Abe and his colleagues publicly called for an end to discrimination and stood for joint efforts against the virus. You visited local Chinese communities, held blessing ceremonies for the patients, and posting pictures and articles to encourage the Chinese in Sri Lanka. As the saying goes, a friend in need is a friend indeed. We will always be grateful and never forget the priceless support from you to the Chinese people. Sri Lanka is the center of communications over the Indian Ocean. It's also one of the first to show its support and join the Belt and Road Initiative. Our cooperation with Sri Lanka enjoys promising prospects. We believe, under the leadership of President Abe, the association will, and it always did, continue to play a bridge role, strengthen people-to-people ties, and deepen pragmatic cooperation between our two countries. The GPA-FFC stay committed to working with you for a community with a sharing future for mankind and for a bright new chapter in China-Sri Lanka friendship and cooperation. Together, let's head for a bright future. Last but not least, I wish the ASLCSCC growing prosperity and every success of your 25th anniversary celebration. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chen. Oh, for your speech and wishes. And I would like to invite Mr. Ikhar Usmani again to deliver his speech.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Yeah, thank you very much. Sorry for the little bit error at that time. Respected Mr. Abhisekra, President ASLCSCC, Her Excellency Ambassador of Sri Lanka in China, Princess Yu Xin, friends from Chinese people, good afternoon. Friends from Chinese People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries and all Provincial Friendship Association, friends from USAF, all members of ASLCSCC, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to participate in this special celebration to mark the 25th anniversary of founding of the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
we can hear you clearly.
All right, sorry for that.
Please go
On
ahead.
behalf of all Pakistan-China Friendship Association and in my own name, I am delighted to congratulate the ASLCSCC on the successful completion of 25 years of promoting people-to-people friendship with China and the South Asian Regional Friendship Association. During the past 25 years, ASLCSCC has forged stronger social and cultural ties with the people of China and served as the bridge to deepen the bonds of friendship between Sri Lanka and China. APCFA lauds the glorious journey and the great achievement ASLCSCC has attained to enhance mutual understanding and friendly ties between the two countries and in the South Asian region for the benefit of the peoples. We are happy to know that ASLCSCC has been in the forefront in Sri Lanka and has been actively engaged in many innovative events which have brought the peoples of the two countries closer together. It has developed strong partnership with friendship associations in China, promoted youth exchanges and stepped up cooperation in the fields of business and trade relations. Surely ASLCSCC has set trade in place of firm structure of friendship and collaboration with China, which is promoting peace, stability, and cooperation in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, ASLCSCC is a good friend of Pakistan and of the All Pakistan-China Friendship Association. We cherish the friendship we have with our friends and colleagues at ASLCSCC, with whom we have been collaborating for past few years. We have partnered successfully as members of Organization for South Asian Regional Friendship and Cooperation with China, USAF, to promote friendship with China. The APCFA has always enjoyed a strong relationship with ASLCSCC under the USAF platform in the past years, and I hope this time-tested friendship and cooperation between our two associations will be further strengthened as we begin our bilateral cooperation to promote Pakistan-Sri Lanka friendly ties in the future. These are opportune times of our two countries to strengthen people-to-people bonds, and we look forward to our future collaboration to work hand in hand with the ASLCSCC to deepen friendship and understanding and strengthen friendly ties between Pakistan and Sri Lanka. I am fully confident that under leadership of Mr. Indarnanda Abhisekra, our friends will grow to new heights of cooperation to enhance the people-to-people level connectivity between our two countries. In the end, I would like to convey our best wishes to all the members of ASLCSCC on the celebration today, the completing quarter of a century to strengthen people's diplomacy to elevate Sri Lanka-China friendship. I take this opportunity on behalf of our association to extend invitation to visit Pakistan once we have overcome and defeated the COVID-19 pandemic. We look forward to greeting our friends at ASLCSCC in Islamabad. I wish you good health and greater progress and prosperity to the Sri Lankan people. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best of our all participants.
Thank you, Mr. Usmani, for your speech and good wishes. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Rashid to telecasting this our 25th anniversary event in his TV channel, TV station, in terms of giving publicity, which will definitely encourage young Maldivians to promote people-to-people friendship as well. And now, again, we have another small video clip with our past activities. Actually, the work activities which we have done in the past, even we cannot summarize and fit into this little time slot, as there are many activities we have done in the past. So those will come in e-magazine or print media later to you. So anyway, please stay connected and watch these videos.
මාධ්‍යවේදීන්ගේ ආරක්ෂාව සඳහා ශ්‍රී ලංකා චීන සමාජ හා සංස්කෘතික සහයෝගිතා සංගමයේව මුඛ ආවරණ තොගයක් දෙරණ මාධ්‍යජාලය වෙත පෙරනැමීමට ඊයේ කටයුතු කර තිබුණා. මාධ්‍යවේදීන් හැටියට තමන්ගේ ජීවිතයේ අවදානමක් ලබා ජනතාව දැනුවත් කරන මෙහෙවර අගය කිරීම තමයි ආවරණ අපේ හිතවත් මාධ්‍යවේදීන්ට පරිත්‍යාග කරන්නේ. මේ අතර විවිධ ස්ථාන සංගත තත්ත්වයේ හමුවේ සේවා සපයන ස්වාධීන රූපවාහිනී කාර්ය මණ්ඩලය සඳහා මුහුණු ආවරණ තොගයක් බහර දීම අද සිදු කෙරුණා. ස්වාධීන රූපවාහිනී ප්‍රධාන විධායක නිලධාරී නලින් නිශංක, සාමාන්‍ය අධිකාරී අරුණ විජේසිංහ යන මහතුරුන් එම අවස්ථාවට එක් වුණා. අපේ සංගමයට සම්බන්ධ සෙසු මිත්‍ර සංගම් වලින් අපට ලැබුණු මුහුණු ආවරණ ප්‍රමාණයක් අපිට ලැබුණා. අපි අදහස් කරා මේ රටේ මේ තත්ත්වයටදී මානසික වෙන ඒ වගේම තමන්ගේ ජීවිතය පරදුවට තියලා वार्ता करने के दिन अभी हितवाद माध्यमेदींट परित्याग करने दिखेगा.
And those are the activities we actually performed. We have received many aids from China on this COVID pandemic aids. We have distributed many to public. And I take this opportunity to thank all these Chinese associations for helping us in this pandemic. And I would like to invite our next speaker, Madam Ma Nai Singh, Vice Director, Foreign Affairs, Chinhai People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, to deliver her speech. Madam Ma Naik Singh, we can't hear you. Can you please unmute your speaker? Madam Ma Naik Singh, can you unmute your mic, please? We can't hear you.
Yes.
Hello. 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 Right there. Hello.
So Aruna, it is coming. Host has muted her. message is coming. Host has been muted her. Please unmute her.
We cannot see any issues from our side. Anyway, until they resolve the technical issues, we'll move to our next speaker. After that, you can deliver your speech. And I would like to invite our next speaker, Professor Su Pei Yuan, Dean, Maritime Silk Road Institute, Huachao University, Fujian Province. Mr. Su.
Dear President Abe, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It gives me great pleasure to attend the webinar celebration today. The year marked the 25th anniversary of the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation. And it's a big year with special significance for China-Sri Lanka relations. Today, we join in the webinar to review the friendship of ASLCSCC with Chinese people and envision the bright future of our cooperation. On behalf of Maritime Silk Road Institute of Huachao University and in my own name, I would like to extend warm congratulations to the association and extend high respect to President Abe and his colleague for their contribution to China-Sri Lanka friendship. Back in November 2015, President Abe visited Huachao University for the first time. Let's kick off the cooperation of Maritime Silk Road Institute and ASLCSCC. In the following 7 years, we have established firm and fruitful partnership. In 2017, the association received Huachao University's delegation visit to Sri Lanka. During the visit, to serve China-Sri Lanka exchange and cooperation under Belt and Road Initiative, Huachao University and ASLCSCC signed the agreement to co-build Maritime Silk Road Research Center in Sri Lanka and invite President Abe as visiting professor. We have set the example of mutual support and cooperation. Together, we participate in forums and seminars, exchange ideas about hot topics and so on. Before COVID-19, we almost meet each other every day. The relation with ASLCSCC helped us establish many connections in South Asia, extend Maritime Silk Road Institute's influence as a think tank, boost Huachao University's international reputation. Let me take this opportunity to extend appreciation to ASLCSCC. The combined impacts of major changes in the world situation and COVID-19 pandemic, both unseen in a century, have proved the importance of people-to-people bond. We should continue to carry forward the spirit of friendly cooperation under Belt and Road by promoting personal exchange and cooperation. Maritime Silk Road Institute will strengthen the cooperation with ASLCSCC in the future. We once planned to jointly organize an international conference in 2020, which was postponed due to the COVID-19. We look forward and believe we will restart the plan and meet each other again as soon as possible. To conclude, again, I would like to extend warm congratulations to the 25th anniversary of the Association for Sri Lanka China Social and Cultural Cooperation, and wish everyone good health. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, for your speech and wishes. And I would like to invite Madam Manai Singh to deliver your speech. Madam Manai Singh, can you hear us? Hello. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, since time is running out, we will move to next speaker. And I would like to invite Mr. Fang Jiadu, Vice President of Overseas Chinese Association in Sri Lanka, and also Chairman of Lafala Hotels in Sri Lanka, to deliver his speech.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thanks. Mr. Abe, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's my great honor to receive an invitation from Mr. Abe to participate the celebration of the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Sri Lanka China Association for Social and Cultural Cooperation. On behalf of the Overseas Chinese Association in Sri Lanka, I would like to express my warm congratulations and respect. ASLCSCC has done a lot of meaningful work for the development of China and Sri Lanka friendship in the past 25 years and has been working hard to promote China and Sri Lanka official cooperation, people-to-people exchange, student exchange. The association introduced Real China to the people of Sri Lanka through online media such as publication, Mirror China, and Facebook. Mr. Abe is an old friend of Chinese. He visits China several times every year. He traveling to many provinces and regions of China. He told me he has visited almost everywhere except 3 provinces. Mr. Abe is very knowledgeable about Chinese culture and the customers. He is a Chinese generalist in Sri Lanka. He is also a visiting professor at some Chinese university and recommend many international students to China every year. And this year, our association also 10 years anniversary in Sri Lanka, as we are a Chinese organization. We are paying more attention to Chinese in Sri Lanka, but we are not deep enough for the local exchange. We hope to be able to do good job as a bridge of friendship between China and Sri Lanka. We want to provide more information for Chinese enterprise and the individual developing locally, avoiding misunderstanding and win-to-win cooperation. As a brother association, we sincerely hope to have more contact and more cooperation with your association and make more contribution to China and Sri Lanka Friendship Cooperation. Once again, I wish the event success and wish you all have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fang, for your speech and wishes. And now I would like to invite Ms. Wang Yanbing, Deputy Director of Asian Affairs Division, Shanghai People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, to deliver her speech. Mr. Wang, Miss Wang.
And good afternoon. And can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. President ASLCSCC and distinguished guests and dear friends. It's my pleasure and great honor to meet all of you on this special occasion and jointly celebrate the 25th anniversary of ASLCSCC. And first of all, I would like to thank Mr. President and ASLCSCC for inviting Shanghai PAFFC to today's meeting. ASLCSCC is always one of our closest partners in Sri Lanka. We know that on the past 25 years, ASLCSCC has done a lot of work and made great contribution to promote the friendship between Sri Lanka and Chinese people. Actually, I just reviewed my record and found that the exchanges between ASLCC and the Shanghai PAFFC could go back to 20 years ago, when the delegation of ASLCSCC visited Shanghai in April 2001. And from then on, SPAFFC had witnessed all the efforts of our ASLCSCC friends to enhance our mutual understanding and promoting our mutual exchange and cooperation. We are impressed every time when we receive the China Weekly News that you keep editing and publishing, even during the most difficult time of the pandemic, and especially the special issue of China Mirror on celebrating the 100th anniversary of the founding of CPC. I still remember very clearly that the edition has up to 100 pages, which is very soft design. And Shanghai people will never forget, and we were deeply moved in 2010 when ASLCSCC and other friendly organizations in Sri Lanka arranged the 1,000 people signing to support Shanghai Expo 2010. So in a word, we really appreciate all your effort and support, and we value and cherish your cooperation, and we admire your achievements in promoting the people-to-people friendship between our two countries. And actually, during the past 20 years, we have hand in hand been through many difficult times. We were touched in the beginning of 2020 when our Sri Lanka friends organized the candle lighting activities to support China in fighting the COVID-19. And last year, when the pandemic was getting serious in Colombo, which you may know is the sister city of Shanghai, SPAFFC also donated 10,000 masks to Colombo to support our friends in fighting the pandemic. And moreover, ASLCSCC and Shanghai PAFFC have also conducted mutual visits and exchanges in multi-fields, especially for children and youth. We have signed the MOU of exchange and cooperation in 2010. ASLCSCC has led the children's delegation to participate our international summer camp at the invitation of SPAFFC in 2011, 2013, and 2017. We all know that Shanghai and Colombo are sister cities, and we also would like to have more exchange at that level. And this year, we are also designing some exchange programs and dialogues between children. I might Mr. President, I might approach you very soon for that. And finally, 2022 marks the 65th anniversary of our diplomatic relationship. We hope the pandemic will be gone and we can meet each other face to face very soon. Shanghai PAFC look forward to working with ASLCSCC and all our friends in South Asia toward the next 25 years of friendship and common development. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Yan Bing, for your speech and wishes. Yes, as you mentioned, our friendship is running for more than 2 decades, and we thanking Shanghai People's Association Friendship with Foreign Countries for the help you extended in this journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I would like to invite Madam Ma Nai Singh to deliver her speech.
Hello, can you hear us? This is Director Ma Nai Singh from Qinghai.
Yes, we can hear you.
用这个音从这里说。
Can you hear me? President Abe.
Can you please switch off your other mic, please?
Chandra. Excellency Ambassador Qi Zhenhong.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is a great honor of mine to be invited to attend the cinema on the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation. On behalf of the Qinghai People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, I'd like to extend my warmest congratulations
Hello. Hello. We can't hear you again. Hello, Madam Ma Nai Singh. We can't hear you speech again. Madam Ma Nai Singh, we can't hear your speech, please. Hello. 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 Madam Ma Nai Singh. Okay. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so looks like we are still having technical problem with Qinghai, and we'll try again later. And now we have arrived to the last speaker of the program, but he's in the first place of all Sri Lankan hearts, as he brought hope of light to many Sri Lankan in the last decade. Not only in Sri Lanka, but also in South Asian region. Please welcome our friend Dr. Yao Xiaoming, founder of Shenzhen Xiaoming Eye Bank Foundation, Shenzhen, to deliver speech.
Hello?
Dr. Yao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dear President ASLCSCC, dear Ambassador Qi Zhenghong, dear friend, good evening. Are you born? This year marks the 25th anniversary of ASLCSCC, also the 65th anniversary of the establishment of the diplomatic relations between China and Sri Lanka. It's a great honor for me to be invited by Mr. Abe to participate in this webinar. I sincerely extend my warm congratulations to ASLCSCC. I have known Mr. Abe for many years, and he's a very good friend of mine. As we know that Mr. Abe had spent 7 years in Beijing as a Sinhalese language consultant. He built a deep friendship with the Chinese people. He had been committed to bilateral friendship and won the respect of CPC and the Chinese people. Over the past 65 years, since the establishment of the diplomatic relations, the two sides have always understood and supported each other, setting an example of a friendly coexistence of mutually beneficial cooperation between two countries. China and Sri Lanka are good friends who help each other, good partners who seek common development, and good brothers who support for each other. Led by President Abe, ASLCSCC played and always playing the important roles in people-to-people diplomacy between two countries. We share the happiness during the National Day or New Year celebration, and share sorrow in SARS, earthquakes, or COVID-19 pandemic. I witnessed the sound development of Sri Lanka-China relation since the Sri Lanka Civil War ended in 2008. Over the past 11 years, my team from Chengdu IDI Hospital has provided free surgery to nearly 14,000 poor patients in the 4 countries, including Sri Lanka, Nepal, Cambodia, and Miami. This is a successful practice of dedicating China medical poverty alleviation program to the world. What moved me the most was that in September 2014, during our President Xi Jinping and his wife's first state visit to Sri Lanka, a medical team was led by me implemented free cataract surgery for 1,000 Sri Lankan. The First Lady of China, Ms. Ping Liyuan, named the event as a tribute to love. To thank Sri Lanka for donating corneas to China. President Xi Jinping also encouraged the Chinese youth to study and entrepreneurs invest in Sri Lanka and to be the successor of most vulnerable Dehaya Fashion in the New Year. In the years that followed, Mr. Abe worked tirelessly and earnestly to promote cultural exchange, trade, and cooperation between two countries. For example, to help Sri Lankan students study in China and to help Colombo tie the sister cities with Chinese cities. The export of Ceylon black tea to China has increased from 2.46 million kilogram to 20.24 million kilogram in the decade. Once the epidemic is over, we will immediately launch the Belt and Road Cataract Campaign project for Sri Lanka people to share the fruit of Chinese reform and opening up together with Sri Lanka. 7 decades ago, China and Sri Lanka signed the Rubber Rights Pact against all order, opening the door and a friendly exchange. Standing at the intersection of history, looking back on the enduring event of friendly exchange between the two countries, lasting for thousands of years, there is a reason to believe that the friendship between Sri Lanka and China and the countries along the Belt and Road will be further developed. Mr. Abe Sakura and the ASLCSCC will play a greater role in promoting the friendship between two sides. In the end, I want to thank Mr. Abe Sakura and the ASLCSCC again, and all the participants here. Thank you for your effort and contribution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor, for your excellent speech. And we, ASLCSC, is always value your support in high and hoping to strengthen our friendship more and more and move forward together in promoting people-to-people friendship journey. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to give last try with Qinghai People's Association. I would like to invite Madam Manai Singh to deliver her speech.
President Abe, President Ramachandra, Your Excellency Ambassador Xi Zhenhong, Your Excellency Yogananda, Vice President Daniel, Deputy Director General Luan Yutao, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is a great honor of mine to be invited to attend the seminar on the 25th anniversary of the establishment of the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation. On behalf of the Qinghai People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, I'd like to extend my warmest congratulations to the ASLCSCC on its 25th anniversary and to pay high tribute for your long-standing commitment to promoting the traditional friendship between Sri Lanka and China, to enhancing the friendship between the two people, and to facilitating friendly exchanges and people-to-people contacts between us, as well as to express my heartfelt appreciation for your strong support. This year marks the 65th anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between China and Sri Lanka, and the 70th anniversary of the signing of the Rubber Rights Pact. Chinese President Xi Jinping sent a congratulatory letter during a celebration event held by the two sides, saying that China-Sri Lanka relations are a model of friendly relations and the mutually beneficial cooperation between countries of various sizes, and that the Communist Party of China is willing to work together with all political parties of Sri Lanka to take the 65th anniversary as a new start and promote the long-standing friendship between us, strengthening the political steering of relations, thus further contributing to our relations and to regional stability and the development. These words have drawn a beautiful blueprint for our future relations and made it clear of our way towards the goal. At present, carrying out President Xi Jinping's important speech during his visit to Qinghai, the government and the people in Qinghai province endeavor to build it into a highland of ecological civilization by taking into three of its most significant characteristics, which are that the greatest value, the biggest responsibility, and the most potential of Qinghai lay in its ecology. At the same time, led by the strategy of prioritizing ecological conservation while promoting high-quality development and lifestyle, we are making efforts to build Qinghai into a world-class industrial base on Salt Lake, a highland of clean energies, a destination of international ecotourism, and a source of green and organic farm and livestock products, adding a chapter of our own in terms of building modern society, socialist country. The friendship between Qinghai and Sri Lanka has been making continuous progress under the larger context, taking the friendly relations between Xining City and the Karutara City as the example. We have made consistent exchanges in multiple areas, building on our understanding of each other and strengthening our relations. All these efforts would lay a solid foundation for our future exchange and cooperation. Qinghai needs to be opened up further to facilitate its development, and we earnestly hope to strengthen exchanges with other countries, including Sri Lanka. We hope that our friends like you could visit and invest in Qinghai. Taking the 65th anniversary as a new start, following through on the spirit of the phone call between the two presidents, the Qinghai People's Association for Friendship with Foreign Countries, with its utmost sincerity and effort, is willing to step up our exchanges and collaboration with the Association for Sri Lanka-China Social and Cultural Cooperation, bringing our friendly relations to the next level and achieving greatest results. I sincerely wish that the China and Sri Lanka relations will continue to prosper, and that the friendship between Qinghai and Sri Lanka will embrace a new chapter. I wish this seminar a great success. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Madam Naik Singh, for your wonderful speech, and your wishes always encourage us to engage in more and more activities. And ladies and gentlemen, now we have reached to the end of our 25th anniversary celebration long session. I would like to invite Mr. Nishant Raikamutinga, IT consultant and also Assistant Secretary of ASLCSCC, to deliver vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, and gentlemen, and thank you very much for staying as this session has taken than what we have expected. And also it has proven by everybody, no matter what's the distance, nor the languages, and we gone through all the barriers, and as it says, and it's proven today that if there's a will, then there's a way. No matter what are the technical issues we have faced, but eventually, end of the day, everybody happily joined. So I would like to thank, first of all, Mr. KDS Ruanchandra, our keynote speech person. And also, I would like to pass our gratitude to His Excellency Shi Shenghong, Ambassador of Sri Lanka, and also Mr. KK Yoganathan, Deputy Head of the Mission Embassy of Sri Lanka in China. And thank you very much for all the Asian Friendship Organizations and friends, and the friends and the Friendship Organization from China. Thank you very much for joining us and your support. And also I would like to thank all our members and well-wishers, and they have helped a lot during the past 25 years and beyond. And I would like to thank and remember and gratitude all the past members and well-wishers who are not with us today, but we always remember them and their selfless support. And we hope you all join with us in our future endeavors, and we will see you soon. And thank you very much for joining with us today. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Nishanta. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm thanking you again for taking a part of this event and stayed connected throughout this session. And your participation means a lot to us. And it's always encouraging enhancing our courageous to engage more and more activities and promote people-to-people friendship and help society. I hope you had a good time. Please stay connected with our association for future activities. And it's time to wind up this program. And thank you very much. Aibuan, ni hao, and good evening to everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Arunak, for conducting very good session.
Thank you, Mr. Fernandez.
Yes.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. 好，看到。
Thank you, Dr. Yao. We would like to see you soon in Sri Lanka.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
I love Sri Lanka. I love you too. See you.
Me too.
Oh, then yeah.
Hello, Abe. Mr. President. Hello. Happy birthday. Hello. Hello, Mr. President. I'm so sorry for the trouble and happy birthday.
再见，再见。
再见。
Congratulations. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations. 那个主持人。